Today, of August, I speak to you not as a distant voice, but as the living presence who has been with you since your first breath. I see the hidden corners of your life, the thoughts you do not speak aloud, and the moments you think no one notices. Archangel Michael stands beside you right now, his sword drawn, his eyes sharp, and his voice trembling with urgency. He leans close and says, "It's an emergency. You have 2 minutes left to truly understand what is unfolding. Heaven is not playing with your time. This is not a gentle nudge, it is a divine alarm. The identity of this person has been hidden from you for far too long. I have allowed their face to stay in shadow, but now, that shadow is moving away. He is stepping forward, and his name is being released into your spirit even as you read this. Do not think this message found you by accident. I have bent time, rearranged encounters, and removed obstacles just so this could reach your eyes at this exact moment. There is someone who has been walking in your life with a mask, blending in so well that you thought they were harmless. They speak words of kindness to you in public, but their heart is not aligned with my light. Archangel Michael has been tracking them, watching their movements, reading their motives, and waiting for my command to expose them. That command has come today. The name is not just a name, it is a key, a code, and a warning. This person carries an energy that, if left unchecked, would sabotage what I have prepared for you. Their presence has been tolerated for too long, and their influence has been underestimated. I am not giving you this revelation to make you live in fear. I am giving it so you will live in awareness. Fear makes you freeze, but awareness makes you move. You need to be moving now, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, away from the gravitational pull of this person. Their charm is a net. Their friendliness is bait. They have studied your patterns, your weaknesses, and your hopes. They know exactly what to say to lower your guard. This is why the heavens are moving quickly. 2 minutes is not a poetic phrase, it is the spiritual clock counting down. Every second that passes is a second they are attempting to tighten their hold on your life. I am showing you this not to scare you, but to empower you to break that hold before it seals your fate. Archangel Michael says he has already prepared the space for this person to be confronted in the spiritual realm. But before that confrontation is fully executed, you must open your heart to the reality of who they are. I am whispering their name into your spirit now. You may feel it as a sudden memory, a face flashing across your mind, or a heaviness in your chest when you think of them. That is not coincidence, that is confirmation. This person has sat at your table, has heard your dreams, and has smiled in your face while quietly rewriting your destiny to fit their own gain. They have sown small seeds of doubt about you in places you cannot see. They have tested your reactions in subtle ways, gathering information to use later. Their patience has been demonic, strategic and cold. Do not let your human love for peace make you ignore the signs. The heavens are not asking you to be aggressive, but they are demanding you to be decisive. This person's identity is no longer a hidden file in the archives of darkness. It has been pulled out, stamped, and handed to you. You must decide now that you will believe what I am showing you, even if it conflicts with what you have experienced in the past. They may have done good things for you before, but do not confuse temporary good acts with genuine loyalty. Even Judas shared bread with Jesus before his betrayal. Archangel Michael has seen what you cannot: conversations in closed rooms, messages not sent to you but about you, plans that do not include your well-being. Right now, the spiritual air around you is heavy because the unveiling is happening. I have been protecting you from the full brunt of this person's intent, but I will not keep shielding you if you choose to stay close to them after this revelation. I am giving you the opportunity to step back, to reevaluate, to pray with clarity, and to separate your heart from the illusions they have built. You will feel a strange freedom when you do, as if chains you didn't even know you had are falling off. You will also see how many of your recent frustrations and delays were tied to their influence, directly or indirectly. When they are gone, things will begin to move quickly again. Blessings, answers, and breakthroughs that were paused will suddenly flow. The name I am placing in your spirit is not random. It comes with weight and history. Pay attention to what rises in your heart when you hear it internally. This is your signal to guard your next steps, to be more careful with what you say, and to stop allowing certain information to pass through their ears. They are skilled at making you feel guilty for pulling back, but you must remember that protecting your calling is not selfish, it is obedience. The destiny I have placed in you is too precious to be handled carelessly. You are not to give this person another chance to weave themselves into your story. This is your point of exit from their influence. I am telling you now, heaven has no interest in prolonging this entanglement. If you ignore this warning, the exposure will happen publicly, and the embarrassment will be greater than you can imagine. But if you act now, the separation will be smoother, and the narrative will be in your favor. You will be preserved. Archangel Michael has already secured the path for you to move forward without their interference. It is time to trust the uneasiness you have been feeling. It is time to stop excusing their inconsistencies. It is time to believe that I care about every detail of your life, down to the people you allow into your inner circle. 2 minutes left. That is not just for this revelation, it is for the decision you are about to make. This message is not here to linger in your memory without action. It is here to push you into movement. The clock is ticking in the spiritual realm, and Archangel Michael is holding the file open, waiting for your consent to close it for good. This is not a test, it is a rescue. You are being pulled out of a slow, quiet trap that would have eventually swallowed your peace, your focus, and your blessings. The name has been given. The truth has been shown. Now you must choose to walk in it before the window closes. That I speak to you with urgency that cannot be delayed, with words that come from the depth of my spirit, carried on the wings of my angels, pressing into your heart with a weight you cannot ignore. Archangel Michael stands near you even now, his sword drawn, his eyes sharp, and his voice filled with holy authority. He says, "It's an emergency. 2 minutes left." Do not think this is a figure of speech. Do not think you can scroll away, delay, or come back later. There is no later. There is now. In the eternal realm, the clock is moving faster for this matter, and I will not let you pretend that this is just another message. This is your personal summons. This is your divine alert. The identity of this person is not just a fact to be known, it is a truth that will shift your path, your protection, your trust, and the destiny I have prepared for you. I have been watching the steps of this man for months. I have seen the words he has spoken when you were not there, the expressions he has exchanged with others when your back was turned, the decisions he has made that, if left unchecked, would have affected you in ways that would have taken years to recover from. My child, I am not showing you this to create fear, but to deliver you from it. I am not here to tear down your trust without reason, but to pull you out from a deception that would have cost you deeply. You have prayed for truth. You have asked for clarity. You have whispered in quiet moments for me to reveal the heart of those around you. Now I am answering, not with vague hints, not with shadows, but with light so bright it will make it impossible to deny what I am saying. 2 minutes left is not about a clock on your wall, it is about the last moments before an action is taken against you. The last stretch before a meeting is held where your name will be mentioned, where decisions will be made without your presence. Archangel Michael has been standing guard, preventing certain moves from being made, but the moment for your full awareness has arrived. If you skip this, if you turn away, you will walk blindly into what has been brewing behind closed doors. This person I am revealing to you is not random. His face has been near you. His voice has spoken to you in tones of friendliness. He has made you feel that he is safe. But the truth I am showing you is that there has been a dual nature in him, one side open, the other hidden like a shadow that only emerges when your light is not on it. Do not misunderstand, this is not to destroy him in your heart, but to awaken you to discernment. My spirit is revealing because there is protection in knowledge. This man has allowed a seed of envy to grow, one that was not always there. Circumstances, conversations, and the influence of others have watered that seed, and now it has taken root. He is not moving in innocence anymore. His thoughts have turned toward you in ways that mix self-interest with hidden strategy. I do not want you to be blindsided. I do not want you to hand over access to your heart, your plans, your resources without knowing the truth of the hands you are placing them into. Today, I am showing you that the one whose name I am whispering into your spirit is the same one whose absence you have not noticed in certain moments when you needed encouragement. The same one who changed the tone of conversation when you mentioned your blessings. The same one who, when speaking to others, did not defend you as he pretended he would in your presence. This is not paranoia, this is my spirit of truth answering your silent questions. You have sensed something. You have felt a hesitation in your heart even when your mind told you to ignore it. I am confirming that your spirit was correct. Archangel Michael has stood by waiting for the exact time to make you aware, and today is that day. The enemy wanted to use this man's influence in your life as a slow drip of harm, so gradual you would not notice until damage had been done. But my plan is to intercept before it begins. You must understand, interception does not always come with loud events. Sometimes it comes with a whisper, a warning, a sentence that feels like it is shaking the air around you. That is what is happening now. I am intercepting a plan. I am stepping into the script that was written for you by those who do not carry my spirit, and I am tearing the page before it can be acted upon. Do not harden your heart to this. Do not excuse it away. I do not reveal lightly. I do not bring a name into your awareness unless it carries weight. The name is already forming in your thoughts because I have been speaking it before you even began reading this. The confirmation you feel right now is my spirit matching what you already suspected with what I am declaring outright. Do not think this is coincidence. There is no coincidence in my timing. Child, hear me, this man's path is about to intersect with an event in your life that will be a turning point. His influence could tilt the outcome if you walk in unaware. My reason for revealing him now is to ensure that you stand protected, covered, and positioned correctly. You will not confront in anger, but you will step back in wisdom. You will not expose yourself where I have told you to remain guarded. You will shift your access to him, and in doing so, you will cut off the channels through which his intentions could be carried out. Archangel Michael is here, not just to tell you, but to shield you. His presence is a sign that this is not a small matter. In the spiritual realm, there has been movement, conversations, alignments, even angelic resistance against what has been forming. You are part of a larger battle, and your role is not to fight blindly but to stand with clarity, letting me lead the steps. I am your defense. I am your light. I am the one who sees every motive and hears every unspoken word. Trust me when I say this revelation is your deliverance. Do not delay. This is not something to revisit later. The next hours carry weight, for decisions are being set into motion, and your awareness now will change your posture in them. Let my words be the shield that causes certain arrows to miss you entirely. Let this truth settle into your heart without fear, knowing that exposure is protection. The name you now hold in your spirit, guard it, but let it guide your choices. I am with you. I will not let harm overtake you while you walk in obedience to my voice. And when the moment comes where this all becomes clear in the natural, you will remember this day, this hour, and know that I loved you enough to warn you before it was too late. The truth that carries no shadow, and the urgency that cannot be ignored. My child, my eyes have searched your life, your path, your thoughts, and your surroundings. There is a matter unfolding in this very hour that heaven cannot allow you to remain blind to. Archangel Michael has stood in my presence with his sword drawn, declaring, "It's an emergency. There are 2 minutes left." The clock is not a mere measure of time right now. It is the space between your current moment and a revelation that will pierce into the deepest part of your soul. This message is not for the crowd. It is not for the wandering. It is for you, chosen one. Do not try to skip it. Do not turn away. This is sealed under your name, and the seal is breaking as you read. I have seen the hidden movement around you. The whispers in the dark rooms. The faces that smile at you, yet their eyes carry a weight of secrecy. Heaven's counsel has been in session concerning you, and there is one matter that has risen above all others: the identity of a person whose presence in your life has been a mixture of disguise and danger. This is not a stranger. This is not someone distant. This is one whose shadow has crossed your doorway, whose voice you have heard, whose name is known to you but whose heart has been far from truth. Archangel Michael says, the identity is about to be revealed, and once it is, the chains will either break or tighten. This is why it cannot wait. This is why the 2 minutes are crucial. I will not give you this name to crush you, but to free you. For too long, their influence has been a silent storm around your destiny. The storms you thought were just life's trials have often been winds stirred by their hand. You have wondered why certain blessings seem to fade just before reaching you. You have questioned why peace would slip through your fingers even in moments of joy. My child, it is because there has been a figure standing between you and the fullness I intended for you. I am lifting the veil now. The truth is standing in front of you in the spirit, even before your eyes see it in the natural. And when you see, you will understand why heaven moved in such urgency today. There are meetings that have taken place in secret about you. Plans drawn not with love, but with calculation. This person's involvement in your story was not fully birthed in light. Yes, I permitted their crossing into your path for a season, but that season has reached its conclusion. There is nothing left for them to take from you, nothing more for them to drain. But they do not know yet that the door is closing. That is why Archangel Michael says there is an emergency. If you wait, if you hesitate, they will attempt one final move, one last pull at the thread of your life, to unravel something precious. The 2 minutes spoken by Michael are not symbolic in heaven's court, they are the countdown to when this truth will intersect with your reality in an irreversible way. The angels assigned to you are positioned at the gates of your heart and home. I have commanded them to block what needs to be blocked and to usher in what needs to arrive. The revelation of this name is not just information, it is a spiritual key. It will open a door to a level of freedom you have not walked in before. But hear me, with revelation comes decision. You will have to choose to step away, to disconnect, to close the door completely, even if the heart feels heavy. I have heard you cry to me in secret about the confusion you've been feeling. You thought it was an internal struggle, a personal weakness, but much of it has been the effect of their presence. Their energy has been like a cloak that dims the brightness I placed on you. The enemy used them as a carrier of discouragement, distraction, and delay. But they cannot hold you when I say, release. And today, I am saying it. Release is here. The chains are falling, not because of your strength, but because of my decree. Michael is at your right side right now, and in his other hand, he holds a scroll. That scroll bears the name. It is written in the ink of truth that no lie can wash away. I have told him to give it to you in a way that your spirit will recognize without confusion. It may come as a sudden knowing. It may come as a slip in conversation. It may come in a dream tonight that feels more real than waking life. When it comes, do not question it. Do not brush it off as imagination. That is the name heaven has been waiting for you to see. That is the identity you must confront, not in anger, but in authority. The moment you know, speak it to me. Hand it to me in prayer. Do not rush to tell others, for this is a sacred exchange between your spirit and mine. Once you have brought it to me, I will give you the next step, and that step will not leave you vulnerable. My plan is to turn this exposure into your elevation. The same moment the enemy's hand is revealed, your blessing will be released. What they tried to keep from you will no longer be blocked. I am telling you this with the urgency of a father who sees the storm before the clouds reach your horizon. The 2 minutes may feel small to you, but in the spirit, it is a window, a gate that opens briefly for you to step into safety. This is why the angels are pressing this message to your heart now. You are not reading this by accident. You are not here because of curiosity. You are here because I pulled you here. I will not let you walk blindly into the snare. Even as you read, the person whose identity I am revealing feels a stirring, a sense of something shifting. They may even reach out to you unexpectedly, trying to strengthen their place in your life. Recognize it for what it is, not reconciliation, but reaction. They sense in their spirit that heaven is moving you out of their grip. Do not mistake their sudden kindness for a change of heart. This is not the fruit of repentance, it is the fear of losing control. I love you too much to leave this hidden. I am committed to seeing you whole, unbound, and aligned with the purpose I wrote for you before you were born. This is why this message is long, why it carries weight, why it does not speak in riddles. Today is not for subtlety. Today is for clarity. You have prayed for discernment, and this is the answer. You have asked me to show you who is truly for you, and I am answering. But you must receive it, believe it, and act on it. The identity of this person is no longer a secret in heaven. It is no longer protected by the shadows. The light is breaking through, and once light touches something, it can never return to darkness. Archangel Michael is saying now, the moment is here. Take it. Walk in it. You are free. My child, this is your confirmation, your warning, and your blessing in one. The emergency has been addressed in the Spirit. Now it is time for you to align with it on earth. I will walk you through what comes next. You will not be alone in this. You will feel my presence more strongly than before, because removing this presence from your life will open space for me to move in greater power. And in that space, I will pour joy, peace, and opportunities that have been waiting for this moment. The 2 minutes are almost up, but heaven's timing is perfect. Receive this, hold it in your heart, and be ready to see what I am about to reveal. The identity is known. The name is in my hand. And soon, it will be in yours. My beloved. This is not a moment for hesitation, not a moment for delay. Archangel Michael has been sent to stand before you in spirit, his voice clear and urgent, declaring, it's an emergency. 2 minutes left. I, the Lord your God, am revealing something that has been hidden from you for too long. The identity of this person is about to be placed before your eyes. The truth will not wait. The name will pierce the veil of your uncertainty, and you will finally see what I have been protecting you from. Do not skip this, for it is written in the scroll of today's moment that you would receive it, and it is just for you. You have walked through seasons where confusion clouded your sight. Whispers surrounded you, yet the truth was always just beyond reach. I have watched you battle the heaviness of unanswered questions, the ache of not knowing who stood in the shadows of your life. The enemy sought to blind you, to wrap lies around your mind, to convince you that your instincts were wrong. But I am the God who sees all. I am the one who pierces darkness with light, and I have chosen this day, this exact hour, to reveal what others could not. The name is not just a collection of letters, it is the key that unlocks what has been hidden from you. This person has been walking alongside you in the visible, but behind the veil, they carried an agenda that was never aligned with the purity of your calling. I have delayed the exposure until now because timing is everything in my kingdom. If I had revealed this too soon, you would have doubted, dismissed, or been unprepared for the spiritual battle that follows. But now, my child, you are stronger. Now, you are ready. Archangel Michael has stood guard over this truth, holding it in his hand as a sealed scroll, waiting for my command to release it. That command came this morning. That is why he is pressing upon you now, saying with urgency, 2 minutes left. Those 2 minutes are the difference between your vulnerability and your victory. Those 2 minutes are a divine window where your spirit is open, your discernment sharp, and your willingness to receive is unshaken. If you delay, distractions will rise like a tide and attempt to pull you away from this moment. I am not only revealing the identity of this person, but I am dismantling the influence they have tried to hold over you. You have felt their presence in your life as a strange mixture of warmth and warning. Sometimes they appeared to help you, to encourage you, to stand with you. Yet in private, they have spoken against you, strategized to limit you, and smiled in your face while plotting in the dark.